Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. The installment of Scott Selections here for Friday, March 28th. For again, today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. Had a nice win in the NBA with Jared Allen double-double at minus 125 on FanDuel. Never in doubt, Mobley was sitting, and Allen cooked because of it. He had a monster game, had like 29 points, 15 rebounds. He's owned San Antonio, historically speaking. Did so again on Thursday. Never in doubt. Look for the winner here on Friday. For the extra play, though, I want to remind everybody once again the workplace and websites with promo code WEH4US5 to get a core purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. For the extra play, though, going to the NBA again, a matchup between the Knicks and the Bucks taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, we're the player prop, go to Josh Hart under 14.5 points at minus 133 on Caesars. Time of recording of 3 a.m. Eastern Time. So Cuppers can go with the under here for Hart points. First reason, even with Brunson being injured for the last couple weeks, Hart's points have been quite underwhelming. He's at less than 14 points in 7 of his last 8 games. Also been bad on the road. He's at less than 14 points in 4 road games. Now, a big reason for that, Josh Hart shot attempts have really not been that great. He's attempted less than 11 shots in 7 straight. We know Hart is definitely more involved with the rebounding and the facilitating than the actual shooting on this team. And I see him taking a backseat to Cat, for example, again in this game. Maybe a backseat to Bridges and Anunoby. We'll see. But the point is when he's attempting basically 10 shots or fewer on a regular basis, I just question his ability to get to 15 points in this game. Now, your main concern, though, for Hart is the workload, because with the injuries they have, you might be expecting Hart to play a bunch of minutes, which is fine, because Hart, even when playing a bunch of minutes, has gone under this point total. He's scored less than 15 points in 7 of his last 8 games when playing 37 plus minutes. So if Hart does play about 37 and change, not really concerned. I think Hart will have a big rebounding game, maybe a decent assist game, but the points I think will be a secondary concern for him. And I think as a result, this point total is a bit high. Now, Milwaukee has been great over the years at protecting the paint, which is a big reason why Hart has struggled, historically speaking, at scoring against this team. Hart has scored less than 15 points in 8 straight against Milwaukee. Been a couple years since he's actually gone over this number. So Milwaukee, we know historically, with Lopez and with Giannis protecting the rim, they've definitely been able to limit, I'd say, Hart's effectiveness when it comes to scoring. And I see that happening again in this game, especially based on their numbers this season, because the Bucks are allowing the 7th fewest points in the paint per game this season. And Giannis did miss the last game. I'll point that out. But according to Doc Rivers, he should be returning to the lineup for this game. So it seemed like the absence from last game was more precautionary, and they expect him to return for this home game on Friday. But simply put, Hart has really not gone over this number on a regular basis. He has scored less than 14 in 7 of his last 8, less than 14 forced road games. He's attempted less than 11 shots in 7 straight, and most importantly, he has scored less than 15 points in 8 straight against Milwaukee. I think it's simply put a bad matchup. Maybe he'll end up getting into the teens, but 15's a lot for a guy that we know will definitely defer more to Cat and to Anunoby potentially before this matchup. I'm going to go with Hart under his points. I think he'll finish around 12 for this game. So once again, the play of the day here for Friday, March 28th is going to be on Josh Hart under 14.5 points at minus 133 on Caesars. Bye, everyone.